project for the class Human Resource Management. First, I'll show you my outline. Uh, at first, I'll talk to you about the company, after about the theory of chapter 5, the reality vs theory, the theory of chapter 6, and the reality vs the theory of chapter 6. Now let's start with the company that I choose, Walmart. Walmart was founded by Sam Walton in 1962. It is an American multinational retail corporation. Its revenue is $485.87 billion in 2016. Walmart is the largest private employer in the United States, and they have over 2 million employees in the world. Now, the theory of chapter 5. Duration planning steps. First, you forecast demand for labor. Second, determine supply of labor, external and internal. Third, identify the gap between demand and supply. And fourth, develop action plans to eliminate the gap. Example, if it's oversupply, there's attrition, leave of absence without pay, job sharing, reduce hour. If there's shortage, there's full-time, part-time hiring, independent contractors, use of overtime, and retention strategies. Now the recruitment process. Uh, at first, there's the planning for staffing needs, identification of current or future job opening, getting individual job information, job description, and job specification, determining recruitment method, internal or external, creating pool of potential qualified applicant. Let's look at the internal and the external recruitment. First, the internal. There, you can reward for past performance some employee, make use of people who already know the company, motivate other employees so they will success too in the company, and after it help achieve diversity initiative. And the external person brings variety of experience, and you're sure that the person who you hire has the skills that require. The step of selection process. First, there's completing of application form or submission of resume. After there's pre-screening, there's employment test, there's the interview, there's the reference checks, and there's the hiring decision. Now the recruitment process, how it works at Walmart. Walmart follow the recruitment process because they are a big company and they always need to have employee on the floor. The recruitment are mostly external because people that work there do not have a lot of study, so they can't have a better place in the company. They stay at the bottom of it. Now, step of the selection process at Walmart. Uh, you have to submit your resume, of course. After, there's no pre-screening and there's no employment test because they take everyone. There's an interview for sure, just to be sure that you know what you're doing here at Walmart. It's a one-on-one. At first they call you, and after it's a one-on-one. There's the reference checks, and after they decide if they take you or not, but most of the time they take you. Now theory vs reality. Walmart use the theory of the recruitment process. Employees mostly come from the external because they don't have a lot of study, and it is hard to find employees because salary is not good, and people don't really want to work their entire life in a supermarket. Now the theory of chapter 6. Phase 1, conducting a need analysis. How important is this issue to the success of the organization? What competencies do employees need? What competencies do employees have? What is the gap between the need and the have? After the phase 2, instructional objective, training readiness, and motivation. Principle of learning, building a bridge between organization and employee. After phase 3, sample training and development method, on-the-job training, apprenticeship training, internship, classroom instruction, e-learning, on-the-job experience, seminar and conferences, case study, and role-playing. In phase 4, evaluate training, the reaction, learning, behavior, and the result. And now the benefits of all these four steps. There's lower turnover, increased productivity, improve employee morale, lower recruitment and training costs, facilitating of learning, facilitation of learning, and reduction of anxiety. And now the reality at Walmart, they don't really care. They all what you need and what you have. It's the same training for everyone, and there's like no specific goal. It's just to make sure that you have like a sort of a training after designer the training program. As I said, they don't really design it. It's the same thing for everyone that work there. Uh, the implementation, there's on the job training. They put you with someone and you follow him. After there's the e-learning. It's called the EAO, and it's done on the internet. There's on-the-job experience. That's where you learn the most while working with the customer. And there's sometime role playing when you're not sure about something and you ask someone else to do the role of the customer. Now, the evolution of the training. There's no real behavior. There's no really learning, but I'll let it there because maybe someone learned when they did the EAO. Uh, they give you reaction when you do the role playing and sometime on the job training. And after you finish everything, they give you a result to see if you improve or not. There's no benefits for sure because, as I said, the training is really bad. So they don't have a lower turnover, they have a big turnover. There's not a lot, some do not really work while they're there. And like all the benefits are not there. Now, theory vs reality. Walmart don't really put an accent on job training. It's mostly e-learning and on-the-job learning. Um, so they don't really have the benefits of it because they don't put money in it and they don't really care about it. They don't put a lot of money in it because they know people will leave after a few year work that they work there, and it's like an infinite wheel that will keep turning. They don't put money, so people don't really like it because they don't feel they're part of the company, and it goes and goes and goes like this. And now here's my reference.